Hi, my name is Crystal Zimmerman, and I served in the Navy right out of high school. I joined in 2004. And I was approached by the school to answer the question, how can students show appreciation for veterans in their service? For me, I think it's great when people come up and they say, thank you for your service. But a lot of people don't really understand what that means and what they're thanking us for because they don't understand what we did in the service. So for me, students, what they can do to show appreciation for veterans and for the service that we gave to this country is to just be a good person, to be a good patriot. When the national anthem is played, stand up and put your hand on your heart and show respect. That isn't a time to be talking, that isn't a time to be playing, that isn't a time to be sitting down or kneeling. The national anthem is something that represents pride and patriotism to our country. And when I'm in a stadium or I'm somewhere and the national anthem plays, I take a lot of joy and a lot of pride when I see my fellow countrymen stand up and they put their hand on their heart and they show respect to the national anthem. For me, that shows that my service and what I did for this country, it means something. It means something that they can have the freedom that they have, that they can have the things that they have. So for me, that's the greatest thing, is to stand up and put your hand on your heart and show respect for the national anthem, show respect and patriotism for this country. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a fantastic Veterans Day. And I am so grateful for each and every one of you. And serving this country was my honor. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Patrick Barrington. I'm married to Christina Barrington, the father of Amelia and Rachel Barrington. I have been in the Army 17 years. I deployed to Afghanistan. I was a Black Hawk pilot there. And Mrs. Barrington, we're supposed to call her Mrs. Barrington at home as well. She has asked me the best way to honor a veteran, and what comes to mind is ensuring that Mrs. Barrington's fridge is fully stocked with Diet Coke. And on a serious note, I guess I would say is just learning about veterans and their service and the conflicts in America's history. So when you go to history class, pay attention, put your phones on silent, do your best, and go Eagles.
Hi, I'm Kelly Marchant, and I served for 26 years as an officer in the United States Army. I was privileged to serve in many locations across the United States, as well as foreign locations such as Korea, Honduras, Jordan, and finally Iraq. If I were to tell you something that you can do today and every day that would show respect to veterans for what they have done, it would be to have you serve someone else every day.
First to fight for the right and to build the nation's might, and the Army goes rolling along. Proud of all we have done, fighting till the battle's won, and the Army goes rolling along. And it's high, high, hey, the Army's on its way. Count down the cadence, 7 strong, 2, 3, 4. Every dawn, you will always know that the Army goes rolling along. Anchors away, my boys, anchors away. Farewell to college shores, we sail at break of day. For our last night ashore, dream to the far. Until we meet once more, here's wishing you a happy voyage home. From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli, we fight our country's battles in the air, on land and sea. First to fight for right and freedom, and to keep our honor clean. We are proud to claim the title of United States Marine.
Sergeant Thomas J. Capellos. Served in the Army. I was at E7 and I was a cook in the Army for 20 years. The question is, how can middle school students honor your service? One of the things you can do is, whenever you see somebody in uniform, thank them for their service. Show respect. They fought for your freedom. They love this country like you do. Show respect for our country and these men who put their lives on the line for your freedom. Thank you.
How can middle school students honor your service?
I would say that the only thing that they can do really is to recognize that it wasn't fun. It was a lot of work. And but we did it anyway.
me, the best way that students can show their appreciation of veterans is by always doing their best in everything that they do, by taking advantage of all the opportunities given to them because they live in the freest nation the world has ever seen, by being involved in their communities and giving back to others, and most importantly, by being kind to everyone because you have no idea what they have been through or what they may be going through.
I'm Brigadier General Retired Michael Lichty. I served in the U.S. Army and Utah National Guard for 41 years. My service included assignments in Utah, Fort Lewis, Washington, and South Korea. I was the commanding general for all the land forces in Utah for the last 7 years of my military career. The best advice I can give you is to be proud to be an American and always remember and appreciate the sacrifices made by those who serve in the military. Thank them for their service.
Okay, hello, my name is Howard Christensen. I served in the United States Air Force from 1964 to 1968. I served in a variety of places in California with the Air Defense Command. I went to Thailand in the Tactical Air Command for my Vietnam service. We flew the 388th Tactical Fighter Wing. I went from there to George Air Force Base in California with the Tactical Air Command and the 479th. And that's in Victorville, California. We flew F-4s. As a student, you can help veterans by studying factual history, learn about things, learn about what we've done, thank a veteran, shake his hand wherever you see one, live a moral, clean life, and know the Constitution and study it and know that when people try to change it or disaffect it. Thank you.
I am an American. That's the way most of us put it. Just matter of factly. They're plain words, those four. You could write them on your thumbnail or sweep them across the bright autumn sky. But remember too, that they are more than just words. They are a way of life. So whenever you say them firmly, say them proudly, say them gratefully. I am an American.
This is where I'd settle down. I thought I'd die an old man back in my hometown. They gave me this plot of land for me and some other men for a job well done. There's a big White House sits on a hill above the road. The man inside, he cried the day they brought me home. They folded up a flag and told my mom and dad, we're proud of your son. And I'm proud to be on this peaceful piece of property. I'm on sacred ground and I'm in the best of company. And I'm thankful for those thankful for the things I've done. I can rest in peace, I am the chosen one. I made it to Arlington. I remember Daddy brought me here when I was 8. We searched all day to find out where my granddad lay. And when we finally found that cross, he said, son, this is what it costs to keep us free. Now here I am, 1,000 stones away from him. He recognized me on the first day I came in, and it gave me a chill when he clicked his heels and saluted me. And I'm proud to be on decent property. I'm on sacred ground and I'm in the best of company. And I'm thankful, most thankful for the things that I've done. We can rest in peace. We are the chosen ones. We made it to Arlington. And every time I hear 21 guns, I know they brought another hero home to us. And we're thankful for the things we've done. We can rest in peace. We're among the chosen ones. We made it to Arlington. Yeah, dust to dust. Don't cry for us. We made it to Arlington.
My name is Earl Duke, and I served in the U.S. Army and in the Utah National Guard and in the Reserve, Army Reserve, for a total of 38.5 years. And I was a full bird colonel for 14 years. And the way that I think middle school students can honor my service and everyone else's service is to be proud to be an American, and to also be willing to pledge allegiance to the flag and to show love and honor to the U.S. to the country.
My name's Rob Panter. I served in the United States Marine Corps and the United States Air Force mainly. And Chris has got a question to ask me about service.
So Rob, how can middle school students honor your service?
You know, I think that the best way a middle school kid could honor my service is remembering just exactly how much veterans give. They give of their own free will and time. Yes, they're paid, but a lot of the work and stuff that they do is of their own free will. And if it wasn't for veterans and those that serve in the military, we wouldn't be the free nation that we are. So I would just hope that middle schoolers would remember exactly what kind of sacrifice that each of these servicemen and women give each and every day.
If tomorrow all the things were gone, I'd work for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom.